Good morning, class. Welcome to online classes. This is your English teacher, Sir Sanjay. I welcome you all to analysis of question and answers and summarization of note session for lesson number 2. If you remember clearly, I've explained the same lesson in the previous class. What I'm going to do in this class is I'll present a brief summary of the lesson that I've explained. Additionally, we'll discuss the exercises in the lesson. Okay, so without wasting any further time, let's begin. I've prepared a note in the form of summary. We'll be discussing those. So let's see. The name of the lesson was How the Dog Found Himself a New Master. Right? So the story began in the past where all animals lived independently and had no masters. So a new dog took birth. He was not happy with the way dogs used to live. Basically, he was not happy with his day-to-day struggle to find food, shelter, and he was not loving the idea of constantly being in fear, you know, of creatures who were stronger and bigger than him. So he decided to change his way of life and wanted to find a master or someone who was way stronger than he was. Clear? Simply speaking, he wanted to find someone who was the strongest creature on earth. Okay, and he wanted to make him his master so that he could follow him and then his life would be easy. He wanted to break free of the rules and regulations that were setting him apart. Okay, so as time went by in the forest, he meets a wolf. He meets what? He meets a wolf. So, wolf, as we all know, is a fearsome creature. And by looking at the wolf, the dog thought, maybe he's the strongest, and made his made him his own master, thinking that the wolf would protect him from all the danger, and you know, it was the right, it was just the right thing for him to do. Okay, so his master, this wolf, also, would not be his master for a very long time. The reason behind this we will find in a short while from now. So, as time went by, one day he saw the wolf running with fear. So, dog asks the wolf, what had happened? Wolf said, there is a bear nearby. What did he say? There is a bear nearby. Hide in the forest, else he will kill us both. So, the dog thought, so after this instance, the dog thought that the bear is the strongest and he should, offer his service to him, and he left the wolf. Okay, here it is, the picture of the bear hiding. Okay, bear accepted his service and together started hunting for animal. While hunting for a cow, suddenly bear began hiding in the forest. What did bear do? He began hiding in the forest. Dog asked him why you are hiding. So bear said the lion is the king. Lion is the king and the strongest animal of the forest. Okay. So with this, the dog's journey to find the strongest creature came to an end. Okay. He then left the bear and joined the king. Many days passed. The dog was happy to be with the king because no one dared to touch and threaten the dog in any way, because he was now living with the strongest animal of the forest. Strongest, right? But something will change for sure. But one day, the lion roared fast, punched his feet on the earth, and started moving away. Dog asked the lion what had happened. The lion said, "There is a man coming in our way. Let us go back, else we'll be in trouble." So this changed the perception of the dog that the lion was the strongest. He now got to know that even the lion was scared of one creature with humans, right? The lion got to know that, the dog got to know that the so-called strongest animal or the king of the jungle was even scared of one creature called human being. Okay, so from that day itself, the dog started following humans and became its faithful servant forever. Okay, so this is what I think. This story is very easy. We don't have to repeat it again and again. I just summarize it so that you have clear picture, clear understanding of the lesson. Okay, whatever vocabulary or important words are there in the text, I want you all to write them down. Let's write them in a proper way in your notebook and then learn them. Okay, like I've said earlier as well, without learning new words, learning English is impossible. Okay, learn new words, make experiment in the sense that you should try and use the same words in making sentence. Okay, exercises in the text, page number 21. Let's discuss these exercises. Okay, question A, discuss this question in pairs before you write the answer. Say discussion in pair is now impossible because we are not attending regular school, but if you wish to discuss, you can do it with your siblings, one of your parents, if you wish to do so. Clear? There are simple questions. The notes to this have already been given to you in WhatsApp classes that were conducted before this YouTube sessions. Okay, so if any of if any student is having any sort of problem concerning notes and all, you can ask me. I'll send them to you again on WhatsApp. Okay, these are doubt clearing sessions. If you have more doubt pertaining to this lesson, of course there will be Google Meet and all. Clear? So let's see this. Why did the dog feel the need for a master? Why did the dog feel the need for a master? It's simple, right? The dog felt the need for a master because he was tired of wandering about alone. He did not want to wander, means roam about alone, searching for food, and he was sick and tired of getting frightened by those animals who were stronger than him. Therefore, he wanted to find a master who could protect him, and under whose shelter he could save himself. Okay, moving on. Who did he first choose as his master? Why did he leave that master? He chose a big wolf as his master. Okay, he chose a big wolf as his master. One day, the dog saw that the wolf was afraid of the bear. What did the dog see? The dog saw that the wolf was afraid of the bear. Okay, so since then the dog wanted to serve only the strongest. He loved the wolf and asked the bear to be his master. Okay, because he was in search for the animal who he thought would be strongest, one who was capable of protecting him from threats he was receiving on and off. Okay, so who did he choose next? It's simple. What is the answer? Yes, he chose the bear to be his next master, as his next master, right? You all know this. Next is, why did he serve the lion for a long time? What was the reason behind the bear serving the lion for a long time? Because as we all know, the lion is the king of the jungle and is considered to be the strongest animal, right? Nobody dares to be within the territory of the lion. Okay, so for a long time, the dog, found himself to be safe with the lion within its territory, because no other animal would dare to go within or even nearby the dog, as it lived with the lion, the king of the jungle. Okay, so the lion, as we know, is not afraid of any other creature, and as such the dog was well protected. Okay, therefore the dog lived happily by serving the lion for a long time. Okay, moving on to next one. Who did he finally choose as his master, and why? We all know, right? He finally chose man as his master because one day he found out that the mighty lion was also scared of one creature, the humans, right? Since then, dog has been a loyal servant to man, quite faithful. Now we have another exercise. A summary of the story is given below. Fill in the blanks to complete it, taking appropriate phrases from the box. So see, this box contains few phrases. The summary of the story is given. The story is simply summarized using these phrases in the box. Okay, phrase is a group of words you all know. I hope. So you are asked to fill in the blank. To complete it, taking appropriate phrases from the box. Okay, this is the story of Dash, who used to be Dash. He decided. So what will it be? This is the story of Dog, who used to be afraid of man, right? This is the story of dog who used to be afraid of man, who used to be afraid of man, right? So this is simple. Choose the correct phrase and fill in the blank. The exercises answer have already been given. I want you to re-practice this as homework on your own. Okay, very simple. I'm not solving the rest for you. See, this is the story of a dog who used to be his own master. He decided to find a master. Okay. Then we have page number 22, question A. Each word in the box given below indicates a large number. For example, a herd of cows refers to many cows. You are asked to complete each of the following phrases with a suitable word from the box. Collective words, right? A dash of ships. What will it be? What do we call a group of ships together? Fleet, right? Then what do we have? Dash of flowers. What will it be? A bunch, right? Then next, what do we have? A dash of sticks. Of course, a bundle of sticks, right? Then the rest is easy. Do it on your own. Since this have already been discussed in the past, I'll not be wasting time. Next, you are asked to make nouns. Nouns naming words from the words given below by adding ness, ness or ity. For example, honest, it will be honesty. Okay, honesty. Creative, creativity, creativity. Okay, creative, creativity. Then cruel, cruelty, cruelty, right? So it's simple. I want you to do this as well on your own. Next, question C. There are 12 words hidden. Sorry, I'll just zoom out. See, there are 12 words hidden in this table. 6 can be found horizontally and the remaining 6 vertically. All of them are describing words like good, happy, etc. Isn't it? So, what is the exercise basically asking? Let's find. See, the first letter of the words are given below. Horizontal HRFFSQ, vertical AWSFLQ, right? You asked to complete the, sorry, this is a crossword puzzle sort of exercise. I'm not doing it, so do it on your own, very easy. Okay, the next exercise, page number 24. Read the following passage and do the exercises that follow, then complete the family tree of dogs given on the facing page. So family tree of dog, you are asked to read the passage carefully and then complete the dog tree. Like, the dog family is one of the 11 families that make up carnivores, a large group of intelligent flesh eating backboned animal, and in this group are varied animals as bears, pandas, raccoons, cats, hyenas, and even seal. The dog or canine family has many wild species like wolves, foxes, coyotes, jackals, and wild dogs. So, unseen passages have already been practiced, but we'll read this. All members of the dog family are descendants of wolf-like animal which lived about 15 million years ago. From this distant ancestor, true dogs gradually developed, but nobody knows the exact ancestor of the modern domestic dog, right? Several wild dogs look and behave like domestic dog. The dingo or wild dog of Australia is one of these. It is possible that the dingo was tamed dog brought to Australia long ago, which then ran wild. Okay, dogs were the first animal tamed by humans, perhaps 20,000 years ago. It's a long time back. Tame dogs were brought from Asia to the New World 5,000 or more years back. Dogs were first used for hunting. Okay, so you asked to find the opposites of these words in the text. Our answer, these are easy. Read the passage and do it. Answers have already been given in digital classes that we conducted earlier. Do it on your own. It's very simple. Okay, like ancestor, descendants, wild, tame, and so on. Okay, and here is the family tree of dogs. Okay, see, seal, raccoon, hyena, dog, panda, bear. Okay, these are carnivores. Then canine family has been categorized into two: wild, domesticated. Wild ones include wolves, fox, coyote, jackal, wild dog. Okay, and then the basic notes. You asked to copy all the exercises given above neatly in your notebook. Okay, that's a repetition. Copy this properly. Do them on your own. Learn anything if you haven't learned them by heart by now. Copy each and every important word occurring in the lesson that you feel you do not know the meaning of, and then use them in the form of sentence to enhance your vocabulary. Okay, keep learning well. Exams, assessment will be there for sure. Okay, so with this we come to conclusion of today's class. It was pleasure to be with you all. Thank you everyone. Keep learning.